Hello and welcome to a new reaction video. My name is Larissa and today I'm going to react to the 4th episode from season 3 of American Horror Stories. I just watched the 3rd one, which was called Tapeworm, and I thought it was a pretty nice episode. Now I'm going to watch Oregon, and I saw that it is the lowest rated episode of the season, so I don't have high hopes, but I am curious to see it. It says a blind date through an online dating app goes very awry. That is not a lot we know. I do see that the main guy playing in this, I know him from Atypical. He played Nick, I think. And he also plays in Gotham. So that's funny, I know him. Yeah, for the rest I have no idea what I'm gonna see. So I think I'm just gonna check it out and yeah, see what it's about. So let's watch it.
Scott.
So you had to check that?
It's morning. I'm really sorry. I just called you an Uber. Real life really gets in the way, babe. Real life really gets in the way. In my I'll be another day. And all of your charms.
Oh my god. So he's just like a fuckboy. And then in the morning he's like, never mind.
Really making an effort to relate to women more healthily, Dr. Crystal. You think I hate women? I love women.
You are addicted to the dopamine rush of these women on apps.
Don't try and shame me, please. I'm really not down with the way in which men have been castrated today. That's what's happening to America. Men are being made to feel bad for their desires.
It seems to me you look upon women, biological objects with sex organs that you almost hunt.
Maybe I need to see a male doctor.
Oh my god.
Someone who understands the battle. So you look... Women certainly do. The lists of toxic males, firings.
I mean, if there weren't that many toxic males.
See you next week.
Why is the size of this episode so weird? Also, the vibe already is a bit odd.
At times, without being too serious. My motto: make America fun again. Hot animal sex. JK.
Okay.
It doesn't make me want to be anywhere near you, but
Thank
maybe
you.
a mail order.
Do I know her?
Pincher.
Pincher, is that their Tinder? Oh yeah, I've seen her in a movie recently, No Exit, and she's also in Bottoms, which I really want to see.
My protege, my bright shining star, my prodigal child. But you don't seem to really care about anything.
I know her too. Why do I know everyone?
Care about profit margins?
Not as much as you care about being a player.
Call him
Performance
out.
review? My
Oh, split screen.
Acquire
Yeah, she's in The Boys and The Walking Dead. Pamela Milton! She's Pamela Milton.
Nice.
My mother was a secretary. She worked herself to the bone.
Yes, she worked for me. Maybe scholarships and advancement.
Delivered.
I've also had a couple of, not exactly complaints, but something adjacent to misogyny.
I joke sometimes. It's not real toxic masculinity.
Since you're
So
divorced,
funny.
you made some of your female colleagues uneasy, and that is a problem. I need an heir.
An heir.
Stability of not being a chronic fornicator.
Well, he's not very fit, is he?
Does anyone complain about me?
I mean,
Hey, look at this.
Natessa, what is she, candy bar? It sounds like a fake name.
So this is the Tinder date that's gonna go wrong.
She looks like a doll.
Hi, I'm Natessa.
I don't know what's up with the whole vibe of this episode. It's a little weird.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm intrigued up to now,
You
but
listen to my
I feel like I know everyone. What is this? Oh yeah, she's in Pompeii.
Work out, right? I just really like healthy men, I guess.
You're not expecting me to see if I'm suitable material.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's all about biology.
Oh, that's what he likes.
Ow!
What the fuck? What did she do to him? Did she like steal his kidneys or something? No, like, I feel like she stole an organ to like sell it. I think that's why it's called Organ. Ah! I feel like this is gonna be a pretty fucked episode. What the fuck did she take? Maybe call a doctor?
Someone illegally gave you a radical nephrectomy.
A what?
They took out your left kidney, Mr.
Oh yeah, it was a kidney.
In addition to something being removed from your body, they also put something in.
Excuse me?
Am I dreaming?
Very intricately and surgically attached to a knotted thicket of arteries.
What
pressed
is going
right
on?
up against the vagus nerve. Whoever did this, they're very good. You could easily have bled out. It's remarkable work.
What's it do?
No idea.
Oh my god, that's scary.
I've read about them too.
There's only one problem. They don't actually exist.
There has been some talk about organ theft rings.
We're gonna approach the case as a one-time event. Scrubbed her internet presence completely.
And someone erased all the security camera feeds in the building. But you're giving us a good description. That's something solid to go on.
What is he gonna say? She looked like a doll? Bruh, I would be stressing out. They don't even just steal your kidney, they also put something in there. What is in there? Ugh, why do I have to see this now?
Some second thoughts about swiping left on you.
Oh, why would you? This man is awful.
It's her tattoo.
Oh, yeah.
Sybil, goddess of fertility, ancient Rome.
Or mother of the gods.
Like mother of all psychopaths, actually.
Removing it is even trickier now.
Why is that?
Because it's growing.
Jesus.
Don't tell me this. There's no way one woman could have done this all on her own.
No.
No, there were probably more
You need
people
a,
involved.
support staff.
Just transporting the organs back and forth would take a lot of skilled people.
Well, at least maybe he won't do that many Tinder dates now again. Maybe this will change him, you know?
You've been through a terrible experience, Toby.
Tough. Okay, I'm a guy.
I'm a guy, I don't feel pain.
I need time to get back on track. I want to get a little credit, trauma and shit.
I'd like you to take 3 months leave. You
Please don't fire me, Lee.
do a monastery in Crete. Take a vow of silence. But you're on hiatus. I need your company credit card.
I feel like there was another way to get his attention.
I don't arrange escorts. I renounced my life of crime. I found pickleball.
You're good at it, right? Dark web.
I know my way around. I don't have time to take on your extracurricular pussy projects.
Wouldn't want everyone here to know about your old side hustle, would you? Here's Max Lipstock.
Max, you want to blackmail me? Be my guest. First thing I'll do is turn over my client list.
Pay you.
I don't need the money.
40 grand.
52.
52?
52.
Hi, Toby. I just came by to take something back.
Ew, what is she gonna take? I know it's a dream, but... Ew. I feel like this is even more disgusting than the previous episode. What the fuck? Is that his heart? Yeah, he is going through some trauma.
I have intel for you.
One group kept popping up, and I couldn't figure out why the name kept ringing a bell.
What's the name?
Magna Mater. Great Mother in Latin.
Holy God, dangerous to men.
Oh.
This is the group's motto. Hold regular events. I mean, there's one next week here downtown.
But you gotta get
Oh, he's gonna go there?
It's a hefty buy-in. $100 grand. We're gonna have to create a fake identity for you.
I'm honestly, Toby, I'm a little...
Why does he kind of look like Zachary Quinto from one angle? He kind of does. I feel like in the end we're gonna find out what's inside of him and it's gonna be something bad, and I feel like that's gonna be like the plot twist. Why is everything in shady alleys?
Nice to have you back, Mr. Phelps. We're all set.
Enjoy the evening.
Up to now I don't think this episode is this bad. I'm really curious to find out what's happening, but because it's so low rated, I feel like it's gonna be really anticlimactic.
Next up, perfectly formed
shit.
pancreas. This one was harvested from an 18-year-old female. She was a non-smoker, a non-drinker, practiced veganism.
What is this?
Up 200,000. I have
Just selling organs.
Who is going to make it 3? Youthful, vegan, American pancreas from corn-fed Iowa?
This doesn't have anything to do with the previous episode, does it?
Looking good, Hel.
You must be new at this.
My first time.
You can move these in Russia or China and double the price. Some people consider human organ meat a great delicacy. There's a little bistro in Paris. Human thymus gland is lightly broiled.
Of beauty.
Oh, there she is.
This from the heartland.
It's pointed at the exact same spot you took out my kidney. We're going to go outside and we're going to talk. It's your only chance of getting out of here alive. Natessa.
I'm sorry.
Why me?
Low-hanging fruit? Wrong place at the wrong time. Your DNA was on Ancestry.com and your genetic profile was perfect. Men like you...
Men like me?
You think that you're invulnerable. You're actually the easiest target. You're arrogant and entitled.
You drawn to work like this because you hate men? How dare you?
Does this have anything to do with her hating
You didn't
men?
take it
Isn't
out
it
alone,
just
did you?
business? How weird it sounds,
Of course
but...
not. What do you think I am?
Oh, now we're gonna see how it happened.
Hate a team, follow me, came in and they got to work.
What the hell? They got the monitor and all. What the fuck? Ugh.
And it
What
went very
do they
smoothly,
put
which is
back?
not always the case.
What did you put inside me?
Yeah.
They've never told me what those are. What you're walking around with, right? We're worth more than you have ever been before or ever will be again. Any day now they're gonna come and they're just gonna chop it right out. And then you'll be as worthless as you were before all of this happened.
What? Is this real?
Look, Toby, I'm an actor, okay? This is a gig. I just got my SAG card. I went to Carnegie Mellon. I'm trying to pay my student loans. Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Can you please just let me go?
So she doesn't know anything about it either. Or is this it? Did he shoot her? But then why was her tattoo like on the dark web? How did they find it like that? If she has nothing to do with it, if she's just an actor.
I didn't want to kill her. I just wanted details.
You should have called me. We could have dumped her somewhere. I don't know.
We could have dumped her somewhere. What the fuck?
I'll go to prison for life. Sooner or later, they're gonna want it back.
So the thing grows, and then when it's like big, then it's like more valuable and they come to take it out? Yeah, that's insane, right?
We can live in Rio, in a penthouse. Maybe I sort of do love you.
Suddenly.
Maybe you're exactly what I need. Maybe.
What the fuck?
Toby.
I know it sounds insane, but I'm telling you what I saw.
Do you know what was here last night?
Book signing. New teenage vampire book. They're calling it the next Twilight.
What?
I was standing on this spot and there was no vampire Twilight book signing.
There was something that happened near here.
This morning, the body of a young woman was found in the dumpster.
Yeah, I shot her.
She'd been shot in the stomach.
You wouldn't know anything about that, though, would you?
Why would you even get the police if you didn't mean to confess that? They're gonna find out.
Did you get an answer?
Where are we going? The police station is in the other
Ooh,
direction.
they're part of it.
Oh my god, you're in on it. Oh.
We're the ones you need to worry about, Mr. O'Connor.
So that's why they covered up the thing that was happening there yesterday evening.
Thank God. I knew you'd come through for me.
Is she in on it too?
Wait, what? They demand some kind of ransom?
You already have given so much, dear boy.
No, why is everyone in on it?
Hey, what's going on?
Welcome to the latest acquisition of Trillium Core.
Don't tell me the guy was in on it too.
Still in beta, but so far so good.
What? What did you put inside of me?
It's called a glans nephali. It's nothing less than a brand new organ.
It enhances the human experience, produces new hormones that makes people better looking, stronger, healthier, heightened sensations, especially those associated with sex.
I've had mine for 3 months, and the fucking I've had is indescribable.
So she already has it.
You're going to give someone that kind of pleasure.
You say that like I should be happy.
Designer organs are the future. People will be walking around with half their organs created by man, harvested from people like yourself.
What happens to me after you take it out?
Does he die? So that means they need someone to grow it, and then they take it out, and then they can use it for themselves? Is it gonna go to Sasha?
A glans nephali, client who wants only the best.
Shall I bid on something, darling?
Make every day the best day of your life.
2.3 million.
Oh, that's the doctor, like the therapist. So like most people were in on it. Okay, what is funny to me is that at first, from all the people, I thought maybe the doctor was in on it because he was so calm under it all. He was just like, I don't know what they put into you, but this is some fine work. And I was like, shady. But then in the end, out of everyone, like, he was the only one not involved in it. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay, so I don't think it was, like, really bad or anything. I think the vibe of the whole episode was a bit weird. So yeah, the vibe was weird, but I didn't, like, hate it or anything. It's just, like, it felt like a bit much in the end. As in, at first you think it's just, like, this community of people who sell organs on the black market. And they have this auction going on there. Then you find out the police officers are also in on it. Then you find out the people from his work are also part of it. And then suddenly it's like, yeah, we're growing these organs for, like, this is the future. People are gonna have man-made organs. And yeah, it's a good thing. Like, I still don't get why it had to grow in him before it could go to someone else. And then they take it out and yeah, I suppose he dies. They didn't, like, specifically say that, but think that was kind of obvious. Let me see what other people say about this. It's not that I hated it, but I'm just a bit confused or something. Someone said, I thought he was going to grow a uterus and have the female experience. What? Oh yeah, and someone also says, why do they need to seduce him while they have so much control? They can just abduct him in the first place. That's also true. Like, why did they need this actress, which I still don't really get if she, like, why she was an actress. That was also a little, I don't know, I just feel like this has some plot holes. I think that's just the thing. Like, it wasn't all bad, and I feel like the story has a lot of potential. I think they came up with, like, I think this is a good American Horror Story, but I think the way they portrayed it could have had more potential, and they should have covered up the plot holes. Yeah, and I agree with this too. A lot of people are like, that they normally really like the actor who was playing the main guy. I mean, I also think he was a really decent actor in Atypical, but I feel like maybe this role just didn't really fit him or anything, and the acting was also a bit cringe sometimes. So I think that also has something to do with it. I don't know. I don't, like I said, I don't hate it, but I also feel like it had more potential. I think that's just my final conclusion. A lot of people are saying, like, oh, this is really the worst episode of the 4. But it's not really leaving me with a feeling of, like, this was so bad, but more a bit confused. Like, just like I said, a lot of plot holes. Like, indeed, why did they have to seduce him if this is this whole, like, powerful company who could have just, like indeed abducted him or just paid him a lot or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I think that was my reaction to this episode, though. If I look at all the 4 episodes, I don't really know which one was my favorite. I think maybe it was Tapeworm. I really like Bestie too, but I didn't really like the ending of that one. That was a bit weird to me. For the rest, I think that was a strong episode up to, like, when we found out what was going on. It was just so anticlimactic, and I still don't get why the guy went with her and why all these people were so easily influenced. So that was a bit weird to me. If I look at Daphne, I think that was also a good episode, but it felt really Black Mirror to me. It was more like Black Mirror than American Horror Story, I think. So I felt like it didn't really fit with this genre or something. I think it was a fun episode, but like I said, really predictable and, like, more Black Mirror. It was still a nice episode, but I think Bestie and Tapeworm were my favorites, and because the ending of Bestie wasn't that good, I think Tapeworm is my favorite of the 4. I think this one is indeed the least, even though during the episode I thought it was really interesting. Like, I really wanted to find out what was going on. And then in the end it was just like, oh, everyone's in on it. Like, they tried to make this really big plot twist, but it just didn't really work for me or something. So yeah, those are my reactions to the first 4 American Horror Stories episodes from season 3. I think the next few are coming, it depends on the strikes, of course, but probably somewhere next year then. Even though I'm always very critical about these episodes, it's like, I really enjoy them. All the small horror stories, it's just so fun to watch. And I did that a few days ago after I watched the first one. I just scrolled through the previous seasons and I was like, this story was kind of nice, this one was also kind of nice. Of course, it had a few really bad ones, but it's just nice to watch some small horror stories and not, you don't have to be invested in this story for a full season. For example, the season that's going on right now with Emma Roberts, I feel like they easily could have done that in one American Horror Stories episode, and now you have to like dedicate yourself to this whole season and barely anything happens. Still really hoping that's gonna get better though. But now it's just like small story, watching it, and if you don't like it, you just move on with your life, and yeah, you don't have to like stick to it, you know. So yeah, I had fun watching the 4 episodes. Let me know what you thought of this episode, and like I said before, if you want to see my full reactions to all these episodes, you can check out my Patreon. The link is in the description, and you can also get early access to other reactions there. If you like my reaction, then please leave a like, subscribe, and then I hope to see you next time. Bye!